Michy Batshuayi failed to convince Antonio Conte of his worth with the goal which won the title, or a last-gasp winner at Atletico Madrid, or a hat-trick in the League Cup against Nottingham Forest. So 2 more against Newcastle in the FA Cup will not convert as manager. There is more to the matter than simply goals for Conte, but Batshuayi at least can savour 2 more goals, taking his personal tally into double figures for the campaign and his team into the last 16. Batshuayi was close to a hat-trick, twice denied in the closing minutes by Newcastle goalkeeper Darlow. Marcos Alonso scored Chelsea's third with a free kick in the second half, and it was a comfortable home win for the team beaten in last year's final by Arsenal. For Newcastle, the long wait for silverware extends. Batshuayi's 2 goals in the first half bore striking similarities, both moves launched right to left from Pedro, deep in Chelsea territory, to Eden Hazard, advanced on the left. Pedro released Hazard for the first with a magnificent pass, curled behind Chancel Mbemba, who had a difficult afternoon charged with the task of shackling the Belgian. Hazard feinted to go outside and checked the ball inside for the run of wingback Marcos Alonso, who stabbed a pass across goal, where Batshuayi tapped a simple finish into the unguarded net. Pedro won possession for the second in a similar area and again picked out Hazard on the left, who found Batshuayi. Jamal Lascelles hurled himself in front of the low drive by the Chelsea striker, but only managed to deflect the effort and send it looping over the stranded goalkeeper Darlow. The goal took Batshuayi into double figures for Chelsea this season. He scored in the replay against Norwich in the 3rd round and has a good ratio in the FA Cup. Conte clearly wants more from him in terms of approach play and is entitled to expect a greater range of movement from the centre forward. Batshuayi, in return, can point to some valuable contributions made since he was bought from Marseille for £33 million in the summer of 2016. For half an hour, the Benitez strategy had offered signs of encouragement. Newcastle defended in numbers with a back 5 and a midfield diamond behind Dwight Gale, often marooned as the lone striker. They were aggressive and physical, particularly when Hazard was in possession. They hustled Chelsea into mistakes on the ball and even managed to threaten occasionally on the counter-attack. Willy Caballero, deputizing for the injured Thibaut Courtois, made the first save of the game, turning wide a volley from Jonjo Shelvey at the near post. In contrast, Darlow was barely troubled by shots under Batshuayi's opener, which forced Newcastle to play with a little more adventure and helped create the space for Chelsea pick off the second on the break. With the score at 1-0, Caballero denied first Gale, who rolled away from Rudiger, and Shelvey, who pounced when Danny Drinkwater lost possession on the edge of his own penalty box. At 2-0, the Chelsea keeper produced an excellent save to ensure Mbemba did not reduce the deficit before half-time. Conte's team were more dangerous after the interval. Darlow made a splendid save from an outrageous volley by Alonso which clipped Javier Manquillo and made the work of the goalkeeper even more eye-catching. Alonso curled in free kick from 25 yards for the third, following a foul on David Zappacosta. With the tie won, Conte withdrew Hazard and N'Golo Kante, with Ross Barkley sent on for his home debut and teenagers Ethan Ampadu and Callum Hudson-Odoi.